Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Matchday 23 is now here. Let's see how it goes. Instituto versus Sirius. I can finally put Gallardo back in after his bit of time on the sidelines. Involuntarily. He was there. So there we go. Let's see. I'm going for a Instituto win. I think they have to get back to their winning ways. Yeesh. Tie. Not great. Alex Luna and Bierkevo. Luna's like on 3, I want to say. Luna. There he is actually. 4. Gets his 5th goal. Pushing him ahead of both Bayless and Fields. And Bierkevo's on 8 now. Getting his 9th. Passing Ure, Domina, Kanu, and Bergier. 9 goes now there. Yep. Nice. Alcacia versus Rapid. Oh, they already got the guy back. I forgot. Alright. I'm going for a Alcacia victory, as always. Yep. Retegi, Mohammed. Again, I can't remember which. Wait, actually, I do know. Parash. Okay, let's go for the Mohammed guy, because I think it's the guy who's like Al. It's like on 3 right now. Or is he at? Al Shamat. Yep. Mohammed Al Shamat. I'll even verify, but I think it's definitely him. Gets his 4th goal now. Paraschiv gets a goal, putting him on 12 goals as well now. Passing Jara and Hoffman. Yeah, Paraschiv and Retegi, who gets his double digits now. There he is right there, getting those double digits, passing Mukhtar. Retegi. Nice, nice, nice. AVS versus Widzu. I'm going for Widzu win. Nice. Zakiri, Kornvig, Tomane, and Bukhari. I haven't seen Bukhari in a while. Is he on 2 maybe? Or on just 1? Probably just 1. Bukhari. Legitimate idea. Maybe 3 on the most. No. Definitely, I'm thinking 2, honestly. I don't know why, something's telling me it's 2. I'm probably just wrong. I remember his name though. I remember like writing his name down at some point. Bukhari. He was on 3. Didn't know that. King is 4th now. Passing Larson. Bukhari. Tomane, Kornvig. Tomane is also on 4, I think. Yep. King is 5th. Right here, passing this guy. Not that way, game. Or Excel. Tomane, and then Kornvig, who's up here, gets his 6th finally. And we have Zakiri. Who's on 6 goals, I think? Yep. Now gets his 7th. Passes Alfobia, Inso, Acosta, Kaminsky, Alex, and Sipek. Another really good victory for Widzu to help them in this relegation battle. Jeju versus Cadiz. I'm going for Cadiz. Ooh, tie. Marti with the brace. Inso, Chengmin. Chengmin just scored his 1st goal not that long ago. Literally like a match day ago. There you go. Pushing all these guys down. Chengmin. There you go. Chengmin. Inso. Right here. Gets his 7th goal. Getting past Alfobia. Algobia, I mean. And lastly, we have a brace from fucking Marti, no? Where's he at? Roger Marti. Oh, there he is. Puts that him on 9 goals. for the Cadiz striker, passing his own teammate, Domina. Become the highest goal scorer now, Cadiz, so far. Alright. Good result for Jeju. They get a point. And Cadiz also get a result of that, so I'm sure that they're not too mad about that. Ceuta versus Nashville. I'm going for a Nashville victory. Never mind me then. Sanchez, Marcos Fernandez, and Marino. I don't know. Espinoza. Who's on 4, I think. Yep. Gets his 5th. So he gets the first goal of the game. Getting them confidence. But unfortunately, it's not long lived, as they soon concede more goals to both Fernandez and Sanchez. Fernandez, no idea where he's at right now. Around 4 goals? Yep. Marcos Fernandez gets his 5th. Passing these guys. Fernandez, Marino. I think that's the guy who's right here. I think it's this guy, Iescas. Marino Iescas. But I gotta make sure. I think it is though, so I'm just gonna put 2 just in case. And Sanchez, who is somewhere. Here he is. Getting his 4th goal as well. Oh, a lot of people getting their 4th goals right now. Wait, was it? No, Espinoza and Fernandez got their 5th. Sanchez got his 4th goal barely. Alright, good victory for Ceuta. Really good victory for them. Nashville are kind of disappointing. Let's see if I was right to assume that was Ceuta. Damn, they're really pushing up right now. Where's the guy I'm thinking of? This guy, Marino. Yep, it was him. I'm so smart. So you got a 2nd goal. Zaglebe Lubin versus Midtjylland. I'm going for Midtjylland. They do get it. None of your bitches. Bitch. Kosidis. Francolino gets a brace. Shimshir gets a goal. Shimshir and Sipek. Let's just go with that first. Sipek's like on 7, I think. Or on 6? No, now he's on 7. That's what I meant. Ha ha ha. Passing that. So Sipek got a goal. And Shimshir got a goal. Putting him on 13 now. Did I ever substitute Cho out, or was he completely fine? When I think about it. There's Shimshir. Francolino gets a brace. Betch gets a goal. I don't know if that's a new guy or not. Betch for Midtjylland. Gets his first goal. Francolino brace. And Kosidis also gets a goal. There he is. Gets his 7th now. He's finally finding some goal scoring for him. So he gets his 7th goal. Francolino is on here. A brace puts him on 12 now. Jumping on the top 10 goal scorers, along with Cho. I'm telling you, the top 3 of Midtjylland are fucking amazing. Francolino, Cho, and Shimshir, all of them are the top 10 goal scorers and double digits. Nice. Let me make sure Bitch is actually his last name, because I'm curious. Back, that's not the same guy. It's Sorensen. Sorensen, Midtjylland. Okay. Sorensen. There we go. The center back gets his first goal, helping his team get a victory against the Polish. Como versus Silkeborg. Is fucking Roberto still like badly out? Oh, he's already back. I guess it was just like a muscle injury. Or a knock, I guess you can call it. Alright, well he's already back, so let's put him back in there for now, and then yeah, goes back for there. So okay, he's back in. Como, I'd let him rest another day, but then who knows when Como get our home game, so. Como versus Silkeborg, Como win. Yep. Baturina gets his first goal. He was a substitute as well, for Sergio Roberto specifically. So Nico Paz, Adamson, and Baturina. Baturina gets his first goal for Como this tournament. Adamson and Nico Paz. Adamson gets his 13th goal. Game past Cho. And then Nico Paz gets his 11th goal. Game pass. I just read Miyoshi. Did I clock the Miyoshi's on his double digits now? Because there's more praise for that. There you go, Nico Paz. Another good help to get the victory for Nico Paz. Hoffenheim 2 versus Walsall. This is the one game I would think Walsall should win. And they tie. Dag de Viren, I know he's already scored. Hallman scored already. Lakin, I'm not sure. Pollard has scored already. Lakin has not scored, I believe, so let's just go straight down to that. Lakin for Walsall. First goal for him. Pollard is on like 3 or 4. Yep, there he is. Gets his 4th. Going past them. Pollard, okay, Holman and Dagdividen. Holman's right here, gets his 6th goal. Game past all these guys. Dagdividen gets his 2nd goal. There he is. There you go. Nacho Fernandez is the next guy on the top of the #1 goal scorer. So let's see how long it takes for him to get his 2nd. It's a tie. Hoffenheim 2 get something out of it as well, so lose points. Bochum versus Lincoln City. I'm going for Bochum. Yep. Watjin and Sobotka. Sobokta? I don't know. Sobokta. There's Sobotka. Yep. Gets his 2nd goal. Going up this list. As Watjin gets his goal as well. I think he's on 2. He's on 3 now. Yep, he's on 2. Now on 3. Good for him, helping us get a comfy win over Lincoln City. So good job for Bochum. Cologne versus Rodé. We're still a ways away from the... Yep, he's still out. Still in the hospital even. So Cologne versus Rodé. Cologne get the victory. Yep. Kaminski, Waldschmidt, and Bulter. Bulter, Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt is on his 4th now. Passing these guys. Waldschmidt. Bulter. Up here somewhere. Ties with fucking Presley now. Both of them on 15 goals. Arconte and Kaminski. Arconte. No idea where he's at right now. And all I know is that Kaminski's right there. Okay, so he gets his 7th goal. Kaminski. Putting him ahead of both Algovia and Acosta. And then I just saw Arconte right here getting his 6th goal. Putting him ahead of both Yugiki and Otavio. Alright. Another good victory for Cologne. And there we go. That ends match day number 23. See how it looks. Alcancia, Como, Cologne, and Michelin are in the top 4. Instituto fall out. Damn, they're on some bad form then. Instituto, Bochum, Rapid, and Silkeborg on the top 8. With Sirius, Walsall, Nashville, Ceuta, Cadiz, Jeju, Mudzu, and Zagreb Lubin in the mid-table area. With Rodé falling into relegation now. As Rodé, AVS, Lincoln City, and Hoffenheim 2 are all in relegation still. Hoffenheim 2, you're getting slower away, bro. 10 points now is the difference between you guys. Lincoln City may have got a victory, but it's starting to get away again. 8-point difference. So, AVS aren't too far away, and neither is Rode, really. It just depends on future results for everybody. It's like maybe they wouldn't have like what's keeping them away from relegation is the fact that they get a victory every once in a while. Like every once in a while they get a bullshit victory, but they need to start working trying to get also ties because ties can actually be really helpful. Because look at this, AVS have like 8 ties, but they have 20 points. You know, they're not in a bad position. So instead of losing those 12 games, like if you got like a tie in like 3 of those, you'd be at 26 points right now. You know what I mean? So like those ties could also be important at times too. So as for teams up here, Cadiz and Jeju, I think they're more focused on trying to survive to be in the playoff system. Ceuta is making a good push, by the way, to try and get top 8. They're making a good push. I don't know if they can make it, but they're doing a good push. Nashville are far away from it. Walsall, Eusebius, they're pretty seriously gonna get it. Gonna get in the top 8. So Silkeborg, Rapid, be careful. Bochum has been doing really good. Instituto's been bad. Last 3 games have been 2 losses, I think. No, 2 losses. They got a loss and 2 ties, I think. Yeah. So that's some drop points. That's 2 points in 9 out of 9. So that's really bad for them. Midtjylland's now in the top 4 comfortably. Cologne's in the top 4 very comfortably. Not comfortably like, away from Instituto, but like they deserve it. They've been really good recently. Como have been really good as well. They just need Alcacia to drop points 1 time and they catch up to them. But again, they're not winning their games by a lot of goals. They're winning by 1. They need to win a game like by 3 goals so they can try and catch up to this goal difference because it's still an 8 goals goal difference. So they need to work on that. And they're conceding too many times. They've conceded already 31 goals compared to Alcacia's 26. So they gotta figure that out. But besides that, that's gonna match day 23. This is my last match day after this, and then we'll call it a night.